I got chests coming out of my ears.
Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and open 6 chests in under 20 seconds, and then we are going to jump in some awesome replays of the most recent Clash Royale games that I played today against some awesome people with some epic cards. So let's go ahead and see if the last 2 chests have anything epic or rare in them, and then we can move on to real cool replays. Okay, you guys, so now that our chests are open, let's go ahead and take a look at some great replays from today. And I gotta tell you, in the last couple of hours, I've been playing Clash Royale against people with Rage Spell, and I would love to have one of those for myself. Rage Spell is one of my favorite spells in Clash of Clans, and of course it comes in super handy in Clash Royale too. But let's take a look at this replay here of me against Optic Justice, where I was able to bring home 3 crowns against someone with pretty epic cards and with a Rage Spell. Let's take a look at how it went down. Okay, so first things first, he had a Rage Spell, he had Barbarians that were higher level than mine, and of course he had a Hog Rider. So I was pretty thrilled when I was able to stand up against him, and not just that, but also bring home a 3-crown victory. So let's go ahead and see how this all went down. I dropped my Barbarians first and had them been followed up by a Knight and of course by Minions. Now he drops his Barbarians, but as you can see, they're actually higher level than my Barbarians, so they take out my dude super quickly. Now my Knight goes down to the arena tower and he tries to go snap on it, but of course the goblins and archers take him down, and you know how much I love goblins. Goblins are not my favorite. And then of course my opponent follows up with an epic combo of a giant and his witch. And not only that, but he rages them up, and look at that, you guys. I was able to stand up against him by an epic combo of my witch and of course the Valkyrie. The witch was taking care of the giant and Valkyrie took care of the witch. So that was really awesome. I didn't think I was going to be able to stand up against that. I thought he was going to take out one of my arena towers, and I was thrilled to see my trick pay out and me being able to keep my tower standing. Now of course my troops advance towards my opponent and they take out his arena tower with one little help, of course, of a fireball. I take it out, and then from now on I'm like, I just gotta keep on going. I gotta get 3 crowns. And at this point I did not yet know that my friend there had a Hog Rider, because if I did, you guys, I don't think I would be that confident. So I'm sitting here trying to wait for my elixir to collect. Now I'm at 8 and I'm thinking, do I go for a giant and of course a witch right after him? And I think to myself, well, why the hell not? So I dropped the giant and I dropped the witch, and he drops his witch and he drops his barbarian. So at this point it was a pretty tight race. I dropped my minions and they helped me out. My giant gets taken out, and I was quite concerned that the witch was gonna get taken out too. And this is where he drops his Hog Rider. And look at that, he takes out my arena tower and the Hog Rider gets taken out by the crown tower. So at this point I'm pretty close, you know, I'm right next to his crown tower, and he is just, you know, he is draining, I'm draining the health from his crown tower. I dropped another one of my witches, and 2 witches are much better than 1 witch, you guys. Look at the power that they pack into their spells. I drop my minions and he rages up his barbarians, you know, but at this point there were only 3 barbarians left. I think if he timed it a little bit better, he probably would have done a lot better for himself. Now of course he had his archers as well, and they were raged up for a second. Now I drop my knight and I drop my witch and I drop my minions. He drops his skeleton army, which skeleton army can definitely take out a witch, you know, and I was a little bit concerned. My minions turn around and they follow the giant, but I used my lightning spell to take out the crown tower, and I bring home 3 crowns from the victory against someone with a rage spell, and of course with a Hog Rider, which was really awesome. And most of his cards were higher level than mine, so that was really great, you guys. I love this. I loved this particular replay. And let me show you another one. Epic 3 crown victory right over here, you guys. This is me from Crazy Carrots, and I'm going against Lucio number 2. And let's go ahead and take a look at how this battle here went down. I am going in, of course, with my proven and favorite combo, my favorite deck. I'm using my Giants, my Knight, my Fire Spell, my Minions, my Witch, and a Valkyrie, and I also have a Lightning Spell. So I go ahead and drop my Giants first, and I drop immediately after them, of course, my lovely Minions. And look at that over there. He has got, of course, a card that I did not yet have, and card that I hate very much with passion. Of course, I am talking about the crossbow. I was really panicking right here because look at that. He's, my opponent's card is on his end of the field, and all the way down there, he is taking stabs at my arena tower, one after another, just draining the health. So the only thing I could do here, of course, is drop my Giant and hope that he was going to take it out. And the Giant was followed by the Dragon from my opponent, which of course was taken out by my Arena Tower, because as you know, you guys have spoken about it before, as soon as the Dragon turns around, your Arena Tower and actually your other air cards are able to take the Dragon out. So that was really quite fortuitous. But at this point, I realized that I have to harbor no illusions. If he takes out one of my Arena Towers, he will put his crossbow there, and that it will just start, taking bites into my crown tower. So basically right over here, my opponent takes out my right arena tower, and I right there was like, okay, I really need to be careful, and as much as I'm willing and want to go offensive, I have to be smart and keep some elixir in the resource just in case he goes ahead and sends, major cards down my way. Because at this point, he can put his crossbow right where my arena tower used to be, and it'll take out my crown tower in no time at all. So I actually thought that that was going to be his strategy, but surprisingly, as you will see in a few minutes, that wasn't what he had in plan. So he puts another one of his crossbows over there, and he puts the skeleton hut right there, and basically, I send my Giant and I send my Knight and my Witch, who gets kind of dazzled or dazed a little bit by the fire spell, and that was quite okay. We keep on moving towards my opponent's arena tower. We took out the Dragon, and of course I take out one of the arena towers of my opponent. At this point, I am right by his crown tower. But look at that, I have very little elixir saved up, so if he puts a crossbow on my side of the field, I am toast. I am as good as toast. And I think my only saving grace was that the crossbow was actually not tossed to him as one of the towers, because keep an eye on the right hand side of my opponent's deck. It was not one of the cards that he had available. So basically right over here, we're gonna go into sudden death. We're going into an overtime. We got another minute to go, and I am going aggressive right now because I know if he gets the crossbow, I am history. And at this point, I gotta drop my Minions so they take out the balloon, and of course now I need to send all of my resources to my opponent's field and take out the crown tower. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do here. I'm using my fireball, I'm using everything I possibly have. The Giant, of course, and the Witch is my preferred combo, but I didn't have time to save up for the Giant, so I just sent my Witch there, and I'm hoping that that's going to be enough. And the Witch gets attacked and surrounded by a bunch of troops from my opponent's side. I drop my Valkyrie, and my Minions are going close to the tower. I use my lightning spell and I take it out. So once again, lightning spell is coming in super handy, you guys, which is really awesome. And I'm just gonna keep on using that, and hopefully it's gonna help me out in other attacks as well. So let's go ahead and look at one more here, and that's gonna be the last one for today, and I am going to show you this attack over here. Oh no, it's no longer available. The replay is not available. Okay, you guys, so maybe we'll just go ahead and cut it off here then, because I don't want to show you defeats. A few of you have said that I should stop showing you my defeats because you were annoyed by watching them, but honestly, I feel like it's a really good way to learn, and so maybe once in a while I will still share them with you, but since for now y'all don't want to see it, I am not going to show it to you. So it'll be it for this episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and by the way, did you catch the announcement in the beginning of this video? Clash Royale is going global in March of 2016, so keep your ears open and keep your eyes peeled. Keep watching, the Twitter page of Clash Royale and Facebook page, because they will let you know as soon as it's out. And of course, I will try to get on it ASAP too. So all of my friends on Android and iOS worldwide, Clash Royale is coming your way so quickly. And just in time for that, I saved up enough gold to open my very own clan. So I will let you know when that is ready, and hopefully you too will be able to join DangerousThing on the Clash Royale journey. Until then, DangerousThing is out.